So, first shots with the Springfield Armory Prodigy. This is the 5-inch version. This thing is brand new. Purchased this thing today. It's March 2023. I put 100 rounds through it. I know that's not much, it's just the first shots. But 100 rounds of this stuff. I got a couple boxes of this rolling around, brass case, 124 grain. Clinking ammo. I also put 16 rounds of Spear Gold Dot 124 grain hollow point through this thing. So I think if my math is right, I think I put 101 rounds. We'll just call it 100. But in those 100 rounds, I was kind of nervous about this gun. A lot of mixed reviews online. A lot of people have problems and whatnot. But in those 100 rounds, I did not have a single malfunction with either magazine. And that does include at the very end, the last 16 rounds I shot was with the Spear Gold Dot hollow point, which is a little hotter ammo. The last 16 rounds I fired about 5 with just a normal grip, and then I fired the last remaining rounds alternating hands, left hand, right hand, shooting one-handed. And so definitely, I'm right-handed, so I was definitely limp wristing with my left hand, and still no malfunctions. So again, just the first shots, you can see down in there, this thing is dirty. That's like unburnt powder, I'm assuming, from the rounds. I probably racked this thing 300 or 400 rounds and cleaned it twice. So I did about 150 racks with it, cleaned it, lubed it, put it back together, about another 150-ish, cleaned it and lubed it, and then I came down here and shot. And again, 100 rounds, not one bobble. I'm happy with that. So I have an optic ordered for this thing, so you'll have to stand by to see that. But so far, very, very happy. Very happy with the performance of this thing. I know it's only 100 rounds again, but God, you can see how dirty that thing is. I cleaned this thing with what's the name of the solvent I use? I can't remember the name of the solvent, but the lube that I use on this thing is Ballistol, and I lubed it up really heavily. And yeah, again, no issues with the 5-inch Prodigy in 100 rounds. Stick around for updates, because I am putting an optic on this thing. It just shipped out a few minutes ago, and I'll let you guys know how it goes as I put more rounds on this thing. But so far, I really like it. It's a very, very soft shooting 9mm handgun. Probably, I haven't shot every 9 out there, but I've shot a bunch of Glocks, M&Ps, and this thing is definitely one of the softest shooting 9mm out there. But it's heavy, it's a brick. So anyway, that's just a little first shots, initial impressions. The trigger is heavy, I will say that. That's the one thing I noticed. It's not gritty, it's clean, it's not bad, but it's heavy. And when I say heavy, I mean the trigger in this gun is probably, I would guess, I don't have a trigger gauge, I would guess around 5.5 pounds. It's clean, but it's heavy. So, but again, I was shooting today, and I'll film some more. Later on, but I was shooting today. This first target right here is about 15 yards, and then the other target over there, you guys can see, that target is about, from here it's about 60 yards. Slow and controlled, I can hit pretty easily over there. I even walked on up the hill here past my truck and was shooting that far target. Makes it about 80 yards and was able to get some hits. But yeah, for just the first impressions, I really like it. 2 thumbs up so far. So we'll see. You guys can come along for the ride. If this thing gives me any kind of trouble, you'll definitely know. But so far, with the 2 factory magazines that came with this thing, 17 rounder and the 20 rounder, again, ran 100 rounds through it this afternoon and 0 issues whatsoever. So stick around, stay tuned in. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks.